What is up guys, Newlimits here, and for today I just got a really quick informative video for you guys. I just want to explain really quickly how to use the Numlock trick. So this trick is used for a lot of skills that you have to constantly be spamming off cooldown. A well-known skill to be used with the Numlock trick is the Devourer. As you can see, I am holding it down right now and we are using it all the time. What you can do if you want to numlock this, you can go to your options screen, you can go to your key bindings, and if you go to your skills, for me it's AZER because I have a AZERTY keyboard. You can also have a QWERTY keyboard, of course. And what you want to do is in key 2, you want to put it on your numpad. So A is 1, Z is 2, E is 3, and R is 4. So if you did those key bindings, if you now click on your 1 key, you will use your Devour. If you also click your A key, you will use your Devour. But if you click your 1, so you know that is your Devour, but it can be on anywhere on the bar, of course, and you then click on your Numlock and you let go, it's just gonna constantly be spamming it. Now if you are walking around, as you can see, nothing is happening. It is when I let go of my left click that it is using it. So what you want to do, because you want it to be spamming all the time, of course, is you go to your options and you have a force move. So what I like to do is I put it on my wheel, so wheel up and wheel down, and what that creates is instead of clicking once to move somewhere, you're actually giving a lot of commands here. As you can see, all these little circles that you see are all commands. So you see there's a lot of time in between. So if you then click on 1 for me, for example, or it can be 2 or 3 or whatever you want it to be, and you click on the Numlock, it's gonna use it. And then if I do all these commands, as you can see, it is still going as I am walking around. So this is actually incredibly helpful. Definitely, you know, Devour is a skill that is used by pretty much every single build for the Necromancer, so this is incredibly useful to know. But also for other classes, for other types of skills that you just want to be able to get off cooldown and you don't really want to be thinking about it that much, like, you know, for example with the Demon Hunter Vengeance. Now also something that has nothing to do with this anymore, so this is basically it. If you just don't want it anymore, you just click the Numlock again and it stops. And you can just use it again. So every single time you go in a rift and out the rift, you just press it once, you can recall then.
I must try
because
in another place.
If you are using this and you want to recall, it's not gonna do it because you are commanding something. So that's something you have to keep in mind. You have to cancel it before you go back or you teleport to somewhere else. Also, just a really quick tip for leveling, for trying to get your Massacre bonus up. I'm gonna show you again in the key bindings really quickly. Force standstill is actually incredibly important. So if you press the shift key, and I know a lot of people put it on the space key, so that is also something that you can do. You can click shift and then you are actually just auto attacking because you force your character to stand still and you can't walk. So you're forcing it to stand still and then you can just hit your abilities. And I really like to do that when there are no enemies around me and I blood rush or, you know, teleport, or with any other class, you can teleport and then I shift and I click into the distance and I just hope to hit something to keep my Massacre bonus up. So you hit something here, you blood rush, you shift, and you try to click here somewhere to keep your Massacre bonus up. If you're not seeing enemies, you kind of just guess where they might be, and that way you're gonna keep your Massacre bonus up a lot easier. So these are a few skills that you want to know. So the Numlock trick, very easy, you can cancel it, you can use it very easily. Want to force move on your wheel, so you just, you know, just go up and down on your wheel and you're moving. And you want to know the shift for keeping your Massacre bonuses up. And it's also very useful for like the God Demon Hunter, for example, that has to use their auto attacks every single time to keep their stacks up, for example. So this was just a really quick informative video for you guys. You probably already know it, but some people might still not know this trick. It is very useful and it just provides a more of a lazy playstyle, really. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.